Hi, hi. Welcome back, everyone. We did a lot last time. We busted through Madarame's palace. We sent our calling card. We stole his treasure. We beat his shadow self up. We have 4 days before the proposed legal action, but all we can do is wait and hope that he's had a change of heart. In that time, we've also got some confidants to get up. I definitely want to, let me bring the confidants on screen. So we've got quite a few. I definitely want to try and get Takemi up. I want to get Maruki up. And then Kasumi, we just got when we did our little like trash cleanup school trip. So we just got her. I wanna try and get our rank with her up. I also might work on An and Sojuro, who I've been interested in increasing our relationship with for a bit. I think the only folks that I have like appropriate stuff for is An, Maruki, and Takemi. I might also have something for Mishima, but he kind of goes at his own pace with the like side missions. Speaking of which, we have one, but I don't think we'll be able to get any deeper in Mementos until the change of heart happens and we get that publicity. So we might have to wait on that. All that said, we have some stuff to do. Do I have a DVD still? That's right, I got the Kindness DVD. We could do that. I don't think I have enough to make lockpicks, unfortunately. You can see if Sojuro's down to chill. No, Sojuro's busy. And there's, no crossword, unfortunately. So we'll have to do the mini-games while we wait for the main game of crossword to show back up. Let's watch our DVD, just because we just got home from the palace, so we can't actually do anything else.
Your wife. You were very close to her. You are very close to her. Even now.
This can't be. She's... What are you saying?
It's a strange story about a woman who can speak with the spirits of the deceased.
Hey!
I wonder if that woman would join the Phantom Thieves. She'd be useful, don't you think? Oh, I also apologize. I'm a little congested, so if that comes across, I apologize for that. What a woman, devoted to the spirits of the dead like that. Maybe you learned a thing or two about kindness from watching this drama. Yeah, so give me some kind of kindness points. I haven't been working on my kindness, but I also need to get my knowledge up so I can hit that next burger.
Well then.
Well, it's starting to get late. Let's head to bed soon, okay? Ooh. Headed to the Velvet Room. What's up, Igor?
You have expelled one who was stained in vanity. You are now one step closer to your rehabilitation. It's a delightful thing indeed.
Our master is pleased. You should be honored, inmate.
Oh, are we gonna get Confidant up with him?
However, that man's remarks are concerning. It seems another has made their way into the metaverse.
That's right. Madarame, Shadow Madarame mentioned someone in a black mask who had also entered his palace. What could it be?
That is beyond my knowledge. But your rehabilitation is progressing smoothly. That is for certain. May the devotion to your rehabilitation grow even deeper. I have high hopes for you.
Yeah, give me that Fool Arcana up. Limit. Alright, no new skill yet, but he'll give me Arcana Burst with the Fool, so The other thing is I want to, like, work on leveling, but I don't know if it's worth going to, Mementos. What's up?
I'm calling about Madarame's state. For the time being, he hasn't suffered a mental shutdown.
Okay, that's good.
His demeanor seems to have softened a bit. Is that the change of heart?
Could be.
I see. I was curious and looked into Kamoshida as well. It's as if he was an entirely different person. Will the same be true for Sensei? I'm sorry to have taken your time. That's all I wanted to tell you. Good. Oh, I'll try asking him about the black-masked intruder from the palace when the time is right.
Yes, thank you, Yusuke.
Goodbye then. This time for sure.
Oh yeah,
Something happened to me the other day.
actually.
I almost got kidnapped. What? What? Glad you're safe. Who do you think I am? As if anyone could ever catch me. It was kind of a close call, though. Some girl had this crazy look in her eyes. She was chasing me around, calling me a snowball or something. Wonder if she's been going after other cats and snatching them up like she tried with me. Try check the fan site and see if anyone's saying anything about it. Why would they say it on the Phantom Thieves website? Oh yeah, somebody's trying to catch a cat. Wasn't able to find anything relevant. Maybe it's just not a well-known problem yet? The only victims are cats, so I suppose that could be the case.
Okay, let's go.
Let's try asking around in Yongen and see if we can find the culprit. Alright, cool. Bonus request. Oh, goodness. Do you remember that request from the forum? We still have not resolved it. Simply waiting around is a waste of time. Why not take care of it in Mementos today? See, I don't think that's gonna work. What are your plans for today? I'm wandering around Shibuya. I'm feeling kind of restless. I'll still be in the station for a bit, so let me know if anything comes up. Okay, so we can hang out with An. You got plans today? I still can't just sit around and do nothing. I'm still in the hallway, so let me know if something comes up. Seems Ryuji hasn't gone home yet. Okay, so we can hang out with Ryuji, or An, or go into Mementos. I think I still have a book I'm working on. I'm working on my Goemon book, so I don't want to return anything to the library yet. Who is this? Is this Ryuji? I see the, like, card out here. Or is this... Yeah, that's Ryuji, okay. The other thing is... Okay, yeah, that's where we are. We could see where... our new fancy schmancy what's she called? Honor student confidant is. We should probably ask around because I don't think that's gonna take any time. Is Takemi gonna grow stronger soon? Not just yet, but we'll get boosted because we have Thanatos Picaro, who I'm going to ditch at some point and get a different death persona. All right, let's investigate the catnappings. That lady looks really happy now. Is it because she got a bunch of cats? I suppose. I personally think it's a bit too much. With that many, it gets so loud I can't sleep at night. Bunch of cats? Hey, she might be talking about that catnapping case. Let's ask her for more information. Can I help you? You mentioned cats? You're concerned about that household as well. She suddenly brought home a massive number of cats. I wasn't sure if she was alright. It's terribly noisy at night, and they shed everywhere. I'm worried that it's not the healthiest environment to raise those cats. That is worrying. I even told the landlord about the situation at Aino-san's home, but looks like nothing's changed. Do you know her full name? Okay, don't know her that well. So here's what we learned from that mother and child. This Aino lady suddenly adopted a lot of cats. There's concern about the noise at night and shedding. Cats might be acting that way because they're stressed. Okay, we might be able to find some other clues. Let's keep investigating around Yongen. Okay. Yeah, so it could be like a hoarder situation where it's like just not healthy for the animals, which is less than ideal. Do you know anything about cats? Is the cat not here today either? Maybe that woman really did take him. The woman? Hmm? Did you want to listen to the radio? About that woman. Ah, yes. There's this woman who nabs all the cats around here and calls them Snowball. A few people I know have been victims. Same thing probably happened to the cat here. It's terrible. Sure is. She's one creepy lady, to boot. Calls all the cats a Snowball, even if they're not white. But I did get her name. It's Ryoko Aino. I asked for it when I went to the police, so there's no mistake. The police just treat cats like objects. Those little guys are family to me. Wish there was something I could do about this mess. You ought to be careful too, since you're toting a cat around. Not only are other cats suffering, but she's also hurting people too. The Aino household was the one that suddenly got a lot of cats, right? That's gotta be our target.
Let's go.
We should discuss this with everyone at the hideout. Okay, cool. So we got a second Mementos target, who might not be as deep. So we can always check that. This is a secondhand shop.
What would you like?
Silk yarn, I think, is the thing we needed. So let's just buy all of those. Let's actually just buy all of these, because we have infinite money. Because then maybe we can make some more lockpicks. Because we're down below 10, and I'd prefer to stay having at least 10. I think the movie that's showing is a kindness movie. Yeah, kindness. Let's hang out with An. There she is. She's in the mall. Let me see if there's a good gift for her.
Please take your time.
Let's get designer perfume. I think she'll like that.
What would you like? We'll just have to wait for now.
Yes, let's hang out.
That's what I'm talking about.
Alright, we're going to the park. We're going to the park to hang out with An.
Hey,
Oh, look at those ducks over there. They must be a family. This place seriously feels amazing. It's not even that far from Shibuya, but it feels so different here.
hey.
You know, Tokyo is so strange. There are tons of people and tons of stores, yet there are still duck-filled parks here, too. It has everything, but feels like I can't understand any of it. It's honestly kind of scary. I know what you mean. Oh, right. You only just moved here, Nona.
Hey,
When I first got here, I had a super tough time adjusting. It's so crowded, and everyone walks really fast. Almost like they're angry or something. Even at school, I was only ever the foreigner. Nobody really knew me, they just spread rumors. I thought maybe my looks were the problem. I even considered dyeing my hair black to match everyone else. But that was when Shiho talked to me. First thing she said was, "Takamaki-san, your paintings suck." Was she right? She most definitely was not. I don't think they sucked, at least. I ended up getting a D in art, though. I wonder why. Still, that was the first time someone talked to me without mentioning my looks. We sort of just grew closer after that, and Shiho's been my best friend ever since. That's not why we're here, though. There's something else I need to talk to you about.
Hey.
Do you remember what I told you the last time we came here? About that female thief in the anime I used to watch? Well, I thought of something. Tell me. It's gonna knock your socks off. You know how the villains in those shows are always going on about world domination? Well, even though they get beaten up by the heroes every time, they never give up. That means they must have really solid hearts. And that's why I'm gonna try and learn from them. Good idea. Right? So I've decided.
Yes.
I'm gonna star in action movies. That's not gonna work. What? But they might cast me as a villain. Alright, I'm making this my ultimate goal for the future. You know, I've never really thought much about what I wanted to do in life. But now I have an objective.
Thanks.
And that only happened because of talking to you, Nona. Thanks. I sense a heightened motivation from An. Yeah, give me that social link up. L'amoureux. Sexy technique. Chance to grab the enemy's attention and cancel their action. That's fantastic.
All right.
Well, if I want to be in action movies, I'll need to work on my actions. Wonder how many sit-ups I'll have to do. Wait, Ryuji said he knows a good gym. I should ask him for advice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and I need to tell Shiho that I have a new goal. She'll definitely be happy to hear that.
Come on, let's head home.
That's nice. It's a nice little thing. Strange goal to set for yourself, but if it works, it works. Hi, it's me. You good to talk right now? So, I'd like to think I'm pretty athletic. Like, I don't hate exercise or anything. But I'm exhausted just from running to the station earlier. Maybe I've got to train my body along with my heart. Do you do anything to train your body? I carry Morgana. That's part of your training? I guess that's kind of amazing. I mean, you never seem to struggle with it. I wonder how much Mona weighs. Maybe I'll try carrying him in my bag next time. Okay, first I need to research what kind of training's best for me. For now, I'll just do some curls with a water bottle. I already drank it halfway, but better than nothing, right? Well, see you later. You know what, if that's what gets you to start, then...
Ah, you're back.
Hey, hey.
It's like, oh, go to the laundromat. Okay, extra cash at Orinobeko. I think I'm good. Guess I can hang out with Sojiro.
Next time then.
Actually, let me go to the Velvet Room.
You got that?
And I'm gonna see if I can't. Okay, we're gonna have to go to Shibuya. Central Street. I'm gonna see if I can't buy a Hierophant.
Hey, inmate.
Oh, I can fast travel here now. I've never used this entrance. If I can get a Hierophant, then I can go hang out with Sojiro.
Do you have...
Alright,
Time for some rehabilitation.
let's look at our fusions. So we have a Regent. Alright, that won't get us anything. Can't fuse that. That's too high level. No Hierophants there. Orobus. I have to give up my counselor one though. But I think that would be pretty good. Because I don't really have any other options for making a Hierophant. Yeah, let's do this.
You okay with this?
It's a horse guy. So, Maragi, Sukukaja, Dekaja, get Marakunda. That's pretty good. Strengthens magic skills targeting all... Okay, so... That's pretty
So what are
good.
the skills you'd like to inherit?
Yeah, we'll do Mighty Gaze, because that makes all my multi. Maragion is good. So let's take Maragion. We'll take Endure. Generate's probably good, and then we'll take... this is the only one I can have Garu.
My.
It's my only wind skill, so... Oh, I hate the way its mouth moves. That's really bad. I hate you, horse. Cool. We'll level up to 19. Get Marakunda. Oh, that's...
You can't handle this.
That's a cool thing to, potentially upgrade to later. And then...
They will be reborn anew. It seems it will become a skill card.
Let's kill
This
Thanatos.
shall be the into a new form.
We'll turn it into a card, and then I'll get a different death persona. Because that is, it's way too powerful.
You wish to perform an exfusion.
Let's see, can we get death any other way? I could get my counselor back. Oh, those are actually slightly too high level to get my counselor back. And I'd be downgrading if I went to Kushimitama. Okay, we'll stick with this for now. And then I can always...
Done already? What?
I can always come buy one from the registry, if need be. Alright. Let's go back to LeBlanc. Hi, Sojiro.
Got time right now? All right then.
Alright, so we're not going to go up, but we're going to get quite a bit of progress. We want something useful to him. Oh, I forgot gifts. Let's give him an aroma machine. Don't think he'll like it. But it's a gift, so it's better than no gift. I should buy him a better gift. Alright, we're up at 8.5%. That's not bad.
Hey!
Ah, nice. What was I? Vague, kindness, efficiency, charm, knowledge, guts. This is the one I just got going on. May boost knowledge. I think I'm gonna do vague. Just for fun. It's only one. Takanoko girls are springing up like bamboo shoots. There are more of them every day.
Hey,
Takanoko Street over in Harajuku, right? You could learn about cutting-edge fashions there, but I'd say what's on the inside is more important. Still, this place looks fun, almost like a theme park. Taking someone there might be a pretty good idea. Yeah, give me new hangout spot.
oh,
Yeah,
all right.
sick. That's really cool. I like having more hangout spots, although I've only gotten one opportunity to invite someone to one so far.
Hey, there you are. I need your help with something. I found this flyer stuffed in my mailbox. Housekeeping service?
Oh no. Oh no, Ryuji. Oh no. Don't bring this to me. Don't do this to me.
It says that a cute maid will do anything for you. A maid, dude. A maid who'll do anything for us. Right? Right?
What do you want me to do?
You're a guy, right? You know what I mean.
Ryuji, I don't.
Let's give it a try.
Well,
Yeah?
that's not true. I know what you mean. I just don't like it.
Luckily, some guy on my floor just moved out, so there's a vacant apartment in my complex. The key is behind the mailbox,
Oh,
so we can
goodness.
get in anytime. The landlord seriously doesn't care. The place is all set, so... Hey, I heard that. What the hell?
Hi, Mishima.
Can I, get in on this?
Mishima.
Oh, you mean you're into this kind of stuff?
So, the mod has removed some and added some romance options, because there's only a certain number of slots. And I know for a fact that it has added romance tracks for Ryuji and for Mishima. And I just want to state up front, no. Not even remotely. No.
Wow, okay. I'm not into it. It's just for research.
Shut up, Mishima.
What does it mean that they'll do anything? And do the maids look exactly as they're advertised?
I'm not horny. Call it professional curiosity.
We need to determine whether or not this company just pretends to offer housekeeping services.
God. Mishima, just tell the truth.
I just want to punish the bad guys. And in order to do that, I have to see it with my own eyes.
Mishima.
Yeah, we gotta see it with our own eyes.
Mishima.
Little detail. We'll have to do this
Ryuji.
tonight, so let us know when you're ready.
Don't do this
What's
to
the
me.
code name for this operation? Since we'll be watching them, it should be something like Operation Maid Watch.
Nice. I like that.
You two were made for each other. Why am I part of this? Why am I part of this? Alright. Okay. We could hang out with On. We could up On's social link even more. Takemi has invited us. And then Mishima is in Shibuya tonight. Okay, let's see what's happening. I'm gonna do the special event tonight, just because I hate... It's an event that I'm gonna do, because it might open something, but I'm not gonna be happy about it. Hi, On.
Just have to wait for now.
Let's get another bump.
Thanks. For real?
Hey, I have some big news. The double cream from that famous crepe shop is half off right now. Oh, but I probably can't take a crepe into the hospital, huh? I really want one, though. Do you think maybe Shiho would want one, too? Maybe, yeah. In that case, I'll buy 2.
Oh.
Though, I guess she might have rehab today, too. They probably wouldn't even let her eat it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Shiho started her physical rehab. She pushed it up ahead of schedule. I think it's because I told her about how I want to get stronger. She said she was going to start working hard, too. I haven't actually seen any of her rehab sessions yet, though. Oh, hold on. What? Now? That's not good. Sorry, something just came up. That was from my agency. One of the models didn't show for the magazine shoot they're doing. They're looking to wrap soon, so I'm gonna head over now to fill in.
Let's go.
It's pretty close, though. Wanna come with? Actually, let's just go. I'll race you there. They arrived at the meeting spot. Looks like they're having a pre-shoot briefing. This is cool. We've never gotten to see An's, like, work before. An-senpai, I'm so pumped to get to work with you today. After I saw you in last year's show, I just... Oh, I think I'm gonna cry. It really wasn't a big deal. That fashion show was tiny. By the way, I'm Mika, and please, no honorifics. I might be older, but you have loads more experience, An-senpai. Alright, Mika. Feels a little weird saying it like that. Oh, and you don't need to use senpai with me. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. Likewise, An-chan. You're so nice. Hey, can you teach me how to be a better model? You know, your everyday routines, stretches. Routines? You mean like singing in the shower? Oh, is that all you do? Then, what kind of stuff do you eat? I've been looking all over for a place to import some organic green almonds. Plus, I'm getting super tired of eating quinoa. Do I need to, like, boil it in hard water or something? Almonds? I only ever eat those when they're covered in chocolate. Hard water? Isn't it kind of tough to boil ice? Do you weigh yourself? Oh, come on. Oh god, the fucking modeling industry. Oh, of course, once a year for the health examinations at school. So, you're gonna keep it all a secret from me, huh? I get it. Guess it's hard trusting someone you just met. That's not it. I just don't really think about that stuff. It has nothing to do with not trusting you. It's more that modeling is like a hobby for me. What? An-senpai, that's so horrible. What do you mean you don't care about modeling for these guys? You said that, An-chan? Wait, I love this magazine. Everyone tries so hard to make sure their product is the best. Mika-chan, just calm down. Don't worry, we all know that you're giving it your all here. But you guys work so much harder than me, and I'm still the one getting comforted.
Wait!
Hold on. Anchan, truth is, we had both you and Mika-chan come down as substitutes for our missing model. We wanted both of you on the cover, but if you're not really interested... Hey, I didn't... Don't worry, I can do it alone. I read the concept docs on my way here. Heh. Yeah, no, this is cutthroat nasty.
What?
You faker. You're so mean, Anchan. Do you really hate me that much? Keep it civil, you two. Anyway, you good to go, Mika-chan? Sorry about all this, Anchan. We won't be needing you today. We'll reimburse your transportation expenses, though, and even throw in a little extra for your trouble.
Oh.
But... Magazine staff left for the photo shoot. I really screwed that up. You're outmatched. Yeah. But maybe it's because deep down I'm not actually that invested in modeling. She sees straight through that. Anyway, totally ruined the shoot. But still, wasn't Mika's fake crying pretty incredible? It had grace.
Do you think...
Oh, maybe that's what I'm missing. I don't know, though. I think I'm pretty good at fake crying myself. I know the perfect technique. Tell me more. Listen carefully. The key is, you don't actually cry. I mean, that's why it's fake.
Yes!
Either way, I think I'll be able to use that ability to our advantage in the metaverse. I'll turn my failure today into positive energy going forward. Yeah, what's this new ability? Crocodile Tears. Force enemies to ask for less during negotiations. Awesome.
Alright.
Speaking of the metaverse, I'm gonna try super hard in my work with the Phantom Thieves, too. But for now, I should go stop by and see Shiho at the hospital.
Thanks!
Thanks for today.
Bye!
Ah, you're back.
Yeah, I know.
Looks like Mishima's waiting for...
Okay, I'm gonna head over there, but first I want to go get a present for, go to the mall. Get a present for Sojiro. So I don't think he's interested in makeup, jewelry, flowers, or accessories. The sports shop. What do they have in here? Okay, nothing in here. Umbrella store. Supermarket, here we go.
Welcome.
Okay, that's just like sweets. That's all the shops here. There are some shops on Central Street. So there's a drugstore.
Take your time.
Okay, that's all healing items. Convenience store? Oh, I haven't even gone in here before.
Welcome.
Soothing Soba is now on sale. Ooh, that's pretty good. Yeah, let's get some Soothing Soba.
What do you want to do?
Let's see, there's like a gym here.
Ah.
Clothing store.
Pretty good, huh?
What does this guy sell?
What do you want?
Okay, this is just accessories. What else is there? Diner?
Oh,
Oh, okay, knowledge and guts location. And more knowledge in bad weather. Oh, okay, I just totally missed this.
oh.
Vending machines. Books. I don't know where I would get gifts. Okay, here we go. Get date night book. Got knowledge book. Those are good. We got those under our belt. We still have a DVD rented. Is there nowhere else? This has got a bunch of shops. It's like a drink stand,
Oh.
vending machine.
This is ridiculous. Wow.
Okay, Sunday they have a special juice.
What are your thoughts?
Oh, these are job magazines. Okay. Check the mall. Dinseline Gate has a bakery. Okay. Go to the rail map. Anything in... No, that's just school. Clinic, bathhouse. Yeah, I don't know where to get a gift for Sojiro. I guess maybe online shopping. Or the home shopping channel. It's probably the best place to get stuff. Now where is Mishima? There you are.
Hi. All right.
Hell yeah. Alright. So we're really gonna do this, huh? You think it'll be okay? Operation Maid Watch, bro. Yeah, Operation Maid Watch.
Well,
If it just turns out to be sketchy, we can just bail. The apartment's vacant, so it's not like we'll be messing with anyone's home. That's smart for you. He didn't even get it. Right? Wait, what do you mean for you? To think. Sakamoto has a brain. But if that's the case, then... Yep.
yeah.
Okay, give him a call. Go ahead, Mishima. I'm just gonna bully them. I'm just gonna bully them for this. Ugh, I guess he could do it too. Okay, go for it, Mishima. Me? I'm not good with that kind of stuff. Seriously. Please, Ro. Thank you for calling. This is Victoria's housekeeping. They answered.
Hey,
Shh. I take it you're interested in our services, then. Services? Is there anyone in particular you'd like to request?
Huh?
Anyone we want to request? What should we do, Nona? No preference. Very well. Let's see here. We have a maid available in 20 minutes. May I ask for your address? Quick, Ryuji! What's the address of this apartment? Shit, this is really happening. A maid's services. Fuck you, both. Hey, what should we have her do? I was thinking we start with some cooking. Of course, I wouldn't mind some of the other services either. Should we hold a strategy meeting to discuss? They said 20 minutes, right? I gotta use the bathroom. Then go!
Oh,
It's almost time. You were in there for a while. Are you okay? Hey, did you wash your hands? Ryuji, did you wash your hands? Huh. What? Who? Me? You're really nervous. Are high school students even allowed to use this type of service? Huh?
what?
What do you mean, huh? You should have researched it. What if they find out who we are?
Wait,
How should I know? Why would how old you are matter when it comes to housekeeping? We would have been screwed if your number had shown up on their caller ID. Good evening. I'm from the housekeeping service.
huh?
What? Already? She's 5 minutes early. What do we do? I'm not mentally prepared. Oh, the door's unlocked? May I come in? I can't do this. My stomach's acting up, and my hands are all sweaty.
My bad, man.
Okay, you handle the rest. And don't let her find out you're a high school student. I've got your back. Just from way back. Like from the balcony.
What?
What? I can't do this either. Ro, we'll leave it to you. I hate you two. Ryuji and Mishima fled to the balcony. Excuse me. Oh, there you are.
Welcome home, Master.
1, hated that. 2, I recognize that voice actor. I have a really bad feeling about this. I have a really, really bad feeling about this. Oh, no. I'm going to fill your tired heart full of lovely energy. Meow. I'm Becky, and I have the pleasure of serving you today. Nice to meow to you. We're going to get along so well. Meow? Oh my, how thoughtless of me. I should explain our services to you, Master. What would you like me to do today? The basics include cooking, cleaning, laundry. But there are other services we provide if you desire. I hate this! You look young, Master. Are you, perhaps, in high school? I'm in college. Wow, your skin's so healthy. You're not lying to me, are you? I'll wait to provide those other services until you've matured a bit, Master. So, I'll be going now.
Huh?
What? No! Quiet! Is someone there? Oh no. Shit! Run, Mishima! Mishima? Sakamoto-kun? And you. Did you request me specifically? I'm Mirkala, welcome. I currently despise what's happening in this game. Oh, no, it's alright. How would you know me? This is our first meeting. Yes, the first time ever, Master. Oh, this is unbelievable. Yes, it's me, your homeroom teacher. I'm so done. I can't believe I got caught by some of my own students. I should have taken a job outside of the city. But I needed it to be close to school so I could go there after I finished work.
Hey.
Who did you hear about this from? Oh, it was Miss Chuno, wasn't it? That harpy. Miss Chuno, the English teacher. She's been snooping on all the teachers ever since that incident with Mr. Kamoshida. Are you gonna tell Miss Chuno about this? What do you mean? Doesn't seem like you're playing dumb. In any case, I'll get in big trouble if you tell on me. Hey, if you're gonna side with a teacher, side with me. I'm in charge of your class, after all. And if you promise not to tell Ms. Chuno about this, I'll do anything for you. I hate this. I hate that I'm being put in this position. This sucks. What to do?
Hey.
It won't be any better for you if people find out that you called a maid service. This isn't even your home address to begin with, is it? Guess you at least thought about that. Well, I'll promise to keep this a secret too. So why don't we both forget this ever happened? I'll treat this as if you had cancelled, so you won't have to pay anything, okay? On that note, I'll be leaving. Don't say anything about this at school, okay? Just act as if nothing ever happened. Got it? Okay, bye. Yeah, I also feel exhausted. Oh, God.
We're getting started.
Oh, hey, Marky. It's been getting humid lately, huh? But it's times like these when you just gotta push through the funk. Don't let the weather get to you. Well, that was the plan anyway. I got police officers asking what I was up to. Do I really look that suspicious?
Ah, yes.
Oh, but speaking of looks, have any of you seen someone you thought was cute and immediately decided they must be nice too? That thought process is totally normal, if not always accurate. There's even a name for it.
How about you?
Any guesses, Rosan? What do you think the name for this phenomenon is? Halo effect?
Right.
Correct. I'm surprised you knew. You get distracted by superficial qualities, and your broader perception of someone can get biased. Once you get that far, it's hard to make totally objective judgments. Like, that person is quiet, so they must be scary. Stuff like that.
Nice going.
Bump my knowledge up? Please? No. The halo effect isn't all bad, but I recommend you give people the chance to define themselves instead of making snap judgments. After all, it'd be a shame if your biases kept you from noticing something truly wonderful about someone, right? Plenty of terrible people look perfectly decent on the outside. But Lady An looks perfect, and she is perfect. Morgana, chill. Just chill.
Oh yeah.
Hey, there was something going on with Kawakami, wasn't there? Something involving Chuno. I'm not sure what's going on, but maybe you should ask her about it? She's probably still at school, right? Let's go look for her. Okay. I feel like this is gonna get us a social link, which is why I'm doing it. Okay, I don't see her on the map. Emergency exit. So that's our classroom. Let's see if she's... Isn't there like a teacher's lounge? Or a faculty office or something? There she is. Ms. Kawakami, I already know. Kawakami's been driven into a corner by Chuno. Let's talk to her so we can help her out. As I've been saying, get home safely, Rokun. Well then, I have another matter to attend to, so I have to excuse myself. No, we're not finished talking yet. But There's been a series of scandals on this campus. We're all being called into question. And yet you leave work earlier than anyone. And you barely make it to the faculty meetings. Explain yourself. Don't tell me you're out running around at night. Kawakami's being grilled by Chuno. She said she'd do anything if we helped her out, so let's clear up Chuno's suspicions. The school's closing soon, Ms. Rowe. Head on home before it gets late. Or did you need something from Ms. Kawakami? I have a question for her. What?
What?
Huh? Oh, you have another question? Another question? That's right! Rokun's questions are complicated, so I take time at night to help her. So you're giving individual lessons outside of school hours, What passion. You are the ideal teacher. A passionate teacher is exactly what we need at this school. I'm sorry for suspecting you. Well then, keep up the hard work, you two. She just kind of convinced herself. But that did clear up her suspicion, so thanks. Could you come with me for a bit? I can't talk about this at school. This is the address and phone number of my night job. Call at night and request me. Just be careful that it doesn't show up in your call history, though, okay?
Hey!
Yeah, you did it! No call history means a public telephone. Let's call from LeBlanc's yellow phone. Let's call Kawakami when you're free, and invite her to meet you at your room.
Well...
Okay, I have to go. Okay, we did that. What should we do for after school? I think... Let's go to... the diner. So we just unlocked that. I want to get my knowledge up. I want to get my guts up. And it's raining. Perfect. I didn't even realize it was raining.
Oh!
I was expecting more people. It's so quiet. Welcome. May I take your order? We've added a new menu now that renovations are finished. Would you like to try it? I highly recommend the surprise sando and nostalgic steak. Surprise sando. Got it. I'll be right back with your order. It sure does look good, but... yeah, it probably actually tastes good, too.
For real?
You scarf that down without any hesitation. I'm overwhelmed by your guts. Okay, just gives me an extra guts point on top of,
Nice.
other stuff. That's knowledge, I assume.
Wanna head back?
Sick. Yeah, a little knowledge, a little guts. And they have a kindness one, too. That's if I want to work on that.
You're back.
The exhibition ends tomorrow. Madarame must have had his change of heart by now, right? I'm sure it'll be fine. So far, nobody's come charging us with anything, yeah? But wouldn't you wait to press charges until after the exhibition? What should we do if someone contacts us about it tomorrow? Try asking Yusuke. He's still staying with Madarame, right? Oh, that's right. Where is Yusuke? Wonder if he'll be okay with Madarame. Sorry I'm late to contact you all. It seems something will certainly be happening tomorrow. Madarame is on the phone as we speak. With who? Likely the media. I haven't heard anything in the conversation about pressing charges. Guess we just gotta wait then. Let us meet in Shibuya tomorrow. Okay, see you then.
The exhibition is finally ending tomorrow. I'm sure things will work out fine this time, too. Hey!
Okay, so what I'm gonna do
Let's do it.
is I'm gonna save. We're gonna take a quick break. And then we're gonna call Kawakami. Because she's coming here, so presumably it's not illicit stuff. So we'll figure that out after a short break. Thanks everyone for swinging by. See you in a moment. Hi everyone, welcome back. I got myself a fresh can of Baja Blast. Let's find out what this Kawakami situation is. Okay, good. It would take a certain amount of guts, but I'm already full of guts. Alright, let's do it. Hi, this is Becky. Oh, wait, it's you. Well, it'll be 5,000 yen with the request fee included, you know. Is that okay with you? Yeah, I got money. I got money to burn. I love this wild clipping of the phone cord. Very well. I'll head over right away then.
So, this is your room, huh? How do I put this?
Why did you come in the maid outfit? Sojiro is downstairs. I don't know, maybe it's after I locked up.
Never mind. So, what kind of kid are you? The way you opposed Mr. Kamoshida, I'd say that you're earnest and have a strong sense of justice. That being said, you called a maid service and requested me?
I'm having friends.
I see. Oh, that's right. You have a criminal record. Okay, then how about this? I'll let you skip class a few times. It's tough not having any place where you belong, isn't it? However, I reserve the right to change my mind if your grades drop. In an exchange, you won't tell anyone that I'm moonlighting as a maid. Sound good?
I promise. I mean, I wasn't gonna tell anyone anyway. Alright, we have a deal, which means we have a... You must have known a maid! You couldn't have pulled off all these heists without a maid on your team.
To think you pulled off so many crimes while attending school. I can't believe you managed that by yourself. There had to be someone at the school helping you. What do you have to say to that?
What I have to say is I'm not a narc.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired.
Alright, what arcana are we thinking?
It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of
I genuinely have no guess.
With the birth of the temperance persona,
Temperance
I
tracks.
have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Not gonna lie, I forgot temperance was an arcana. Oh nice! So I can do stuff in Kawakami's class now.
What am I doing here with one of my students? Well, I guess I should get going. Oh, please request me if you need any help with your housework, okay?
Why?
Well, I mean, we know each other's secret, and it would really put my mind at ease. Besides,
I mean, teacher's salary can't be that great.
I'm considered over the hill for this type of job, so
What?
I don't get requested that often.
Bullshit.
I'll show my appreciation by making it easy for you to ditch class. Just think about it, okay? Master?
Stop saying that. Alright, Master. That'll be it for today. Ugh. God, you have no idea how exhausting this job is. Listen, promise me you won't tell the school about this, okay? For both our sakes. Absolutely no talking about maid stuff to anyone. I hate it. I hate this face. I hate it. It'll be our little secret just for Becky and Master, okay? Can you keep a secret? Please stop talking like that. Please stop talking like that. What, you're not even gonna play along? You're killing me here. Well, I'm gonna head home. Oh, and don't forget to study for your exams, okay? If you waste all your time playing around, your grades will suffer.
Bye!
See you later. That worked out all right. I don't think it was good. Ooh. Hi, Madarame.
That old geezer.
Is he crying?
I have committed crimes that are unbecoming of an artist. Plainly put, I plagiarized work. I tainted this country's art world and even Sayuri. How could I possibly apologize to everyone for what I've done?
Please don't threaten to kill yourself like Kamoshida did.
He's crying way too much.
That was from the urgent apology conference by Madarame that took place just a moment ago. After reporting to the association, Madarame has agreed to the police's request to turn himself in.
Yeah, because, like, art fraud is a big thing.
Wasn't he on TV the other day?
On top of charges of abuse to his pupils, Madarame is under suspicion of claiming their works as his own. Some doubt the validity that his maiden work, Sayuri, was stolen, believing it was used for fraud. This large-scale criminal act has caused a great shock to the art world, and...
That old man's done for.
After the conference, Madarame was taken to a police hospital for interrogation due to his age. However, initial psych evaluations state that he is mentally sound and likely responsible for his actions.
There's no need to be nice to an old geezer like that.
Why'd he spill the beans himself? Doesn't that seem weird?
Also, a group calling themselves the Phantom Thieves posted a dubious note at Madarame's exhibit. The police will investigate their relation to this case, but for now, did not identify them as suspects.
Phantom thieves? Do these bandits have something to do with that old geezer's apology?
Give us some popularity. Give us some clout.
Before, they supposedly steal evil hearts. It's why the culprits apologize.
Wait, what? Steal hearts? That's impossible, though.
I imagine most people think we're probably blackmail people.
But I feel like I saw something about that online, too. They sent out a calling card for real.
Oh, so it was like, we're going to take your heart? Oh, that's impressive if someone really did that.
Phantom thieves, huh?
Hello. Are you the detective boy? I think he's the detective boy. Narc. I guess maybe ex-narc. I don't know if she's still
You guys
narking.
see the news about Madarame? It's just like what happened with Kamoshida.
And they mentioned the Phantom Thieves.
Man, this is starting to get interesting. If we do it right, we can change people's hearts. With this power, we might be able to do more than just getting back at society. It'll be a big deal.
There's so many people around. Why are we yelling about it? I don't know.
Man, you're so indifferent.
Then again, doesn't that make him more trustworthy as our leader?
As for me, I hope we just keep getting more and more famous.
Something like this happening twice is massive, too. It's too great a coincidence to occur normally.
If we continue doing this, we'll definitely be able to give courage to everyone who needs it.
We may want to quiet down a little.
Yeah, thanks, Yusuke.
Do you know them?
You moron! Those are attendance officers.
Hello there. May I speak with you for a moment?
Ah, yes! How can we help you?
That monotonous acting of hers never fails to send a chill down my spine.
What are you all doing here? Are you friends?
Want some tea?
Is that so? And how would you do that in a place like this?
We were just discussing where we should go.
Well, all right. Just make sure you disperse before it gets too late, okay? There have been some odd happenings lately, and the news about that artist has caused quite the stir.
We'll be careful.
It's still light out. Man, those guys must have way too much time on their hands.
I am stunned that Ann's acting is both very, very bad and still works.
Hey, don't go making stuff up on the spot like that, okay? I totally panicked because of you.
From now on, we'll need to be even more cautious than before. Look at us. Right after the second Thieves incident, both prior victims are meeting up.
Wait, you mean people might be listening to us?
We're in a public space, Ann.
It'll be fine. Look around, we're the only people worrying about it.
I guess you're right.
By the way, Yusuke, you able to get anything out of Madarame? Remember how he was talking about that suspicious person in the black mask?
Well, I pressed him for answers, but he doesn't even understand what happened to him to begin with.
It's not like he actually saw his desires get stolen after all.
It's rumored that he may be sent to prison. In that case, gaining information will be difficult.
So, what are you gonna do now?
I'll be leaving that house. I can't draw in such a place anymore.
Do you have somewhere to go?
Ryuji's apartment complex has an open apartment.
The school dorms. I can stay there free of charge thanks to my fine arts scholarship.
Oh, that works too.
A scholarship? Wait, you're that good?
Although, Takamaki-san's house would do as well.
Yusuke, shut up.
Wait, what?
You know, you could ask her to model for you whenever you wanted.
Ryuji, you shut up too.
You moron!
Then again,
I hate
now that
you.
Yusuke will be living alone. It'll be easier for us to meet up whenever we want.
For the time being, we should wait and see how this case plays out.
And it'll probably take some time finding a target as big as Madarame.
Anyway, we should just act like normal students while we look for our next target, okay?
We'll be entrusting that to you again, Ryuji.
Alright, guess it's just more prep till then.
No.
Yusuke Kitagawa.
Uh-oh. Narc is aware of us. Are we gonna get a sneak peek from the flash forward about our third target?
So after Shiho Suzui, you did it again for someone you barely knew? You were sent away twice, almost reported to the police, and yet you still wanted to save him. Moreover, you ended up in a museum instead of a castle this time. You're still going to maintain this rubbish about changing someone's heart by stealing their treasure?
Hey, Sai, we're in a government black site right now. So clearly this gets real at some point in the future. Take it how you will.
Very well. The truth behind this tale of yours will be clear once your conspirators are in custody.
Haha! Joke's on you, you've just clarified to me that I'm the only one who's been captured.
Now then, tell me about this new member who joined your group.
You are bad at being a cop.
There's no point in being stubborn. It will only damage your position. The identity of Madarame's pupil can be easily discovered with a little investigation.
I don't talk to
You won't
cops.
sell out your accomplice?
Nah.
Fine. There's still much more that I want to hear. It was around this time that the Phantom Thieves began to truly gain popularity. Lies flooded the internet. Things like the Phantom Thieves saved me too, or I got a calling card. For heaven's sake, those lies made the collection of intel take almost 10 times longer.
Yeah, I think she's a prosecutor, not a cop, but she's interrogating me in a holding cell, so she's playing cop right now if she isn't one.
Now your next target was this man.
Ah, okay. Who is this jackass?
Kaneshiro. He doesn't compare to the previous two. Even the police had been struggling to apprehend him.
Oh, is he like a Yakuza boss?
So, Exactly how did you take down such a well-guarded criminal? Tell me.
Cool. Updated story
The
summary.
suspect has repeatedly testified that he does not have any recollection of his actions. A full psychiatric evaluation will be performed to further investigate the crime's details and motives.
First Kamoshida at Shujin Academy, and now Madarame. I found a number of points of commonality between the two. Both, for example, were sent a calling card before their unforeseen changes of heart.
I see. But isn't tying their cases to the series of psychotic breakdowns jumping to conclusions?
Yes.
Furthermore, the police will frown upon you stepping into this.
Now isn't the time to be worrying about things like jurisdiction and honor. We need to dig deeper and find a correlation among the incidents these past 2-3 years.
Now's not the time to worry about jurisdiction. You really are a state's prosecutor, aren't you?
Very well, I leave it to you. However, you must not let this interfere with your regular duties.
Thank you, sir.
And he knows something. The SIU director knows something.
That damn woman just had to stick her
Yeah.
nose into this.
Last time we got one of these little cutscenes.
And I understand that these abnormal incidents have caused some anxiety throughout our country. This situation must be approached with
This
the
guy.
utmost seriousness.
We ran into him at the buffet. Like, right after Kamoshida when we sold that trophy to get a bunch of money. He was like the real asshole rich guy at the buffet. When we were, like, going into the elevator.
I shall continue to put forth great effort so that every citizen can live with peace of mind.
Not only are there these phantom thieves to worry about, but if that is exposed...
Okay, there's some sort of corruption scheme going on. It looks like Yusuke's texting me. I think you're getting him too. You have my gratitude. What are you so polite for all of a sudden? I truly am thankful to you for making me come to my senses. You're exaggerating. I most certainly am not. I must express my gratitude earnestly. You're one of us now, man. We'll be counting on you, okay? Of course. And if anything comes up, we won't hesitate to lend a hand. Thank you. Well then, see you. Didn't have to go through all that trouble just to thank us. Such an honest guy. Anyways, that went well for our first job, huh? It was a huge success. So, that said, you got time after this? Or what?
You know.
Well, thing is, I got some free tickets to a darts lounge from this guy I know. But I totally forgot that they expire today. So, you want to go right now? Ryuji, didn't we just finish talking about how we needed to be on guard? And here you are trying to... What? Uh-oh! Uh-oh! I found a bug! I found a glitch! I didn't mean it like that. I wasn't trying to do anything. It's just darts. Hey, how about you join us? Don't you want to play too, Morgana? I mean, if you can actually throw anything. If you're going to play, then I guess it shouldn't be a problem. Alright, then let's head over to this darts lounge or whatever it is. Lead the way, Ryuji.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm on it. Oh, right. The place is in Kichijoji, so we gotta take the train first. Kichijoji?
Oh.
What, for real? There's a bunch of different shops right outside the station there.
Let's go.
It's just one stop away from Shibuya, so let's head for the Inagami line first. Okay, what I'm gonna do for... Oh, no, I can't. I can't. I wanted to go and buy the special... Oh, it's in this area. Okay, I want to buy the special Sunday drink.
Come on, man.
No, let me buy the special Sunday drink, Ryuji. It's a special juice they only have on Sunday. So what is this? Station kiosk.
Hey.
Alright.
Alright, let's go.
Ichijoji time. Oh, okay, it's like another big location. Popular with men and women of all ages, the streets are lined with shops.
Alright, now, we're heading to an area that's outside of where your commuter pass works, so make sure you've got the fare.
Okay, cool. Costs 200 yen to go there. School commuter train pass allows you to travel for free on 2 railway lines, Yonganjaya to Shibuya and Shibuya to Aoyama Chome. Pay a fare to travel outside of these areas. Okay. Cool. So there's a little pay gating. Those two. Alright, Makoto. What are you up to? This is fun. Oh, so this is Kichijoji, huh? You can tell it's nothing like Shibuya, just from the atmosphere alone. Well, yeah. Looks like there are a lot of shops here that you can't find in Shibuya. Not that I really know. Seems interesting.
Right?
Oh, it's got your attention now, huh? An's not here because she's busy, but I bet it'd be fun to come here with some more people. I think the Darts Lounge is 1 block up from the main street.
Alright.
But since we're here, I won't say no to checking out a bunch of the other shops on the way. Yes, good. I want to look at, what is over here? Is this anything? No. I want to look at stuff and see if I can... She's trying to stake us out. I wanna look for, gifts for Sojiro.
Hey, any questions?
Anything I should know? The fried food shop in the promenade is tedious to wait in line, and it's sold out by nighttime. Okay, they make more than usual on Sunday. So go on Sunday night. What do you recommend? Rue de Shushu. Okay, that's the Darts Lounge. But somewhere unique. Temple in the promenade. Okay. I'm gonna go look at the stores. I'm gonna explore. Stationery store.
Well, what would you like?
Watercolor postcard. Fountain pen, leather pen case. Okay, that's cool. So those are gifts, but I don't think for Sojiro, because he wants something practical.
Hey.
Bring your study clothing here. Okay. Oh, okay. So you can sell shop points. Oh, okay. Sick, sick, sick. Good, because I don't want to, Each piece of clothing is 10 points. Let me see the prizes. Let's see what we got. Wake incense. Quick spray. Clothing grab bag. That's kind of fun. Hiraten's belt. Auto Masuku. And that sounds cool. I don't know what that does, but it sounds cool. Let's sell some of our stuff. So we got all sorts of stuff. City heavy armor. Oh my goodness, we have... Wait, I thought I was supposed to get points. Oh, okay, I get points and money.
Welcome.
Let's sell this. Alright, let's get Iraten's belt. We'll get the clothing grab bag.
Hey, hey!
Sick. That's cool. That's a cool little trade-out shop. Fried food shop. Okay, come by at nighttime. This is the temple. Open to public during the day. Okay, so we can come back here during the day. Hi! My, what a coincidence. God, she's so bad at hiding. Dumpling store? Bun shop. Dude, this Nikomon looks so much tastier than the ones at convenience stores. Yeah, no, I want buns. 30 HP, 50 HP, 100 HP. That's not bad. I don't think I'm gonna buy any right now, because I got a bunch of healing items still. Alright, this is imported grocery. Corned beef special. 100 to all. Popcorn bomb. Let's get 3 of those. That'll be good for healing up. Okay, the darts lounge is the other way. Jazz club. Only open at night. What is... Hold on, there's a thing on the other side here that I want to check. It looks like a... What is that? It's like a pot? Cauldron? Incense burner? Incense. Okay, I'm not allowed to buy incense. And there's like a... Oh, what is... Ramen shop. It's closed, I guess. Oh, it's open at night. Okay. There's a Magatama here.
Hey.
Name of that shop matches what's on the free tickets. It says Penguin Sniper. Huh? Why'd you give one of those doofy birds a gun?
For real?
It's not meant to be taken literally. Still, if you're coming up with a good name... Well, whatever. Let's check it out. I want to look at the Magatama shop. Optician... No! Man, I'm getting kind of nervous. You're such a child. Try not to embarrass the rest of us, would you? You don't gotta tell me that. So, what's the plan? You wanna head inside? Still wanna look around. Let me look at the Magatama shop. Crystal healing. Power stones.
Take your time.
Okay. Fire amp, ice amp, wind amp, elect amp. So these are really expensive. So they got all... Okay, so it's the transform ones and then all of the amps. So that's pretty good. We'll have to come back here at some point. Alright, yes, okay. We can go to the darts club now. Sucks that I still haven't found anything for Sojiro.
Alright, Bull! That's a new high score!
Bull?
The center of the target's called the bullseye. If you land a dart there, it's called Bull. I know because I looked up the rules online last night. Anyway, this game's called 0-1. You win by getting your score all the way down to 0 points before the other player.
Oh, so you're not trying to get a high score, but get rid of your score? That's pretty different.
We both start with the same score. Then you lose points based on the number on the board where your dart lands.
Okay, so it is kind of like billiards then? Reverse billiards?
And you can only win if you get your score down to 0 exactly. You can't even be off by a single point.
Ah, okay.
Pretty sick, right?
So you have to be able to calculate your score properly while making sure you hit the right numbers on the board. This game
So-
seems like it takes a lot of concentration.
It's a math game. It's my kind of game.
1 point? Come on. You have to straighten your arm out more and... Hey Ryuji, what's up?
I was just reading this flyer. It says, darts is a party when you play in pairs. You team up with someone and alternate throwers when it's your turn. You still use the same rules I told you though. Hey, what do you say we give it a try?
Yeah, sounds fun.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's do this. Whoa, a bull right off the bat? Man, talk about an exciting opening.
Oh, that was cute. That was a
Here
fun
goes.
little moment.
Don't underestimate an ex-athlete. Hell yeah, triple 20.
Whoa! He hit such a tiny spot. Quite impressive, especially for you, Ryuji.
I love that we are all just dunking on Ryuji. That's really fun. I love this.
We're almost down to 0 points. Let's really focus for this last round. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! 0 points right on the dot. Oh, ain't we badass?
That's no easy feat. You really do have something special going on.
Man, this is so fun. When you're on the line, the pressure's insane. But it makes you want to do your best for your partner.
Ooh, Baton Pass rank 2. HP recover on Baton Pass now? I feel like I understand something better after pairing up with Ryuji. Oh, and I get... Oh, that's really cool. So there's social links and then there's the Baton Pass as a separate thing. The higher your Baton Pass rank, the more powerful the effects will be when performing a Baton Pass. Rank 1, increased damage dealt. Rank 2, increased damage dealt, heal HP. 3, increased damage dealt, heal more HP, recover SP. Oh, that's cool.
Based on the looks on your faces, I'm guessing both of you got something out of this game. Even if it is just a game, it can be some kind of training, depending on how you play.
It's a good way to look at it.
Well, I do always have the Phantom Thieves on the brain.
I mean, you can't do anything else.
Let's keep practicing together here. Oh! Let's invite everybody next time!
Man, all this just from me asking you to meet me here? This is like, you know, one of those strikes of good luck.
A stroke of good luck. Why would it be a strike? Who would protest having good luck?
God.
Ooh, what's that?
Billiards?
Oh yeah, they have pool here too.
This game could be useful too, depending on how we look at it.
Yeah, it's already pretty late though. We can come back and play it later.
Ah, and don't forget, we got a couple free tickets to play today, but next time you'll have to pay up.
But it was super fun, right? Oh, I really want to play again sometime. Well, we should head home for the day. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, that was fun. It sucks that it brings us back home.
Hey.
If I remember correctly, you transfer lines at Shibuya, right? I heard customers say it's gotten pretty dangerous over there. Don't let yourself be a target. Got it?
Wow, it's really gotten that unsafe, huh? That said, you still want to check out Kichijoji at night, don't you? Don't worry, Nona. Worst comes to worst, I've got your back. Besides, there's a certain delicious smell on that street that bears investigating.
Picked up some interesting info you might want to hear. Apparently there's this old man who's been causing problems to Kichijoji. If you make one wrong move or say the wrong thing, he flies into a rage, and it turns into a fight. Even if you don't hit him, he lies and says you did, and then sues for damages. So he's like a con artist. Or like a conflict artist. And the cops? Well, they tried to give him a warning, but when he pretends to be senile, he gets away with everything. You can't just let him go unchecked, right? Only problem is, knowing that he's an old troublemaker isn't enough to get us a name. But I did hear that he hangs out in Kichijoji's Harmony Alley a lot. Oh yeah, so we get that, then we'll have 3 Mementos targets. So that's probably a good get. Oh, that's right. He's got a speech going. Yoshida. I don't think I'm gonna do that because I want to check out Kichijoji. But first, let's go to Shibuya. We are going to go to... goodness, which... Is it the underground walkway? Am I in the right spot? Yes, I am. Alright, I'm gonna get my Sunday drink.
Wow.
Aojiru. Yeah, okay. Buy that.
Man.
Okay. I'll just buy some charm.
Nice.
Yeah, just 1 point. It's not bad. Oh, is it... It's this way. And there's a... Like...
What do you want?
In here, no fever sheet, cures burn, cures freeze, cures shock. Okay.
Oh.
Alright, let's go to Kichijoji.
Hey, hey.
So... Oh. Another Velvet Room thing. No, that's not nice. Don't do that. Okay, so I don't actually want to go to the Velvet Room. I was hoping I could get fast travel to it, but I guess I already have fast travel to Velvet Room.
Done already? What? It is time, inmate.
Yeah, send me back to the material world, please. Material girl in a material world. So this is the stationary. The temple is closed because it's not daytime anymore. We can get some fried food. Chunky katsu. Nice. 30 SP to an ally. Let's check out the jazz club. There's a ramen shop. Oh, music store.
Hey, hey.
Nah, but it's not a real music store. Can we not go? Okay, I guess I'm not allowed in the jazz club. So ramen shop in this alley. The bar. Oh, that's a weird bug. Oh yeah, no, this is a buggy spot. Alright, what's Harmony Street? Is it up here? Let's see if these people have anything to say. Everyone's talking about Madarame. This isn't Harmony Street, I guess. Let's see, because I wanna unearth the secrets. Porta protein. Where is Harmony Street? Is it the street with the temple, maybe? Down here? I don't see anyone who's got little speech bubbles. Yeah, I don't see anyone to talk to. Let's try the street by the, fried food. Yeah, there's no... I'm supposed to be able to figure out... Oh! Did I just get a listen? Yes! Okay. I don't like bad-mouthing my customers, we make so much trouble. Hey, this ain't no place for a youngin' like you. Looking for something around here? Conflict artist. Oh boy, so even kids like you know about him. That old man's out of control. He takes drinks from strangers, he starts fights. And when he gets in trouble, he causes a ruckus and tries to mooch money off people. What's creepy is the more trouble he makes, the wider his smile gets. Got a name? Oh yeah, the old man's always shouting his name over and over. Eiji Ono, right? Yep, that's the name.
Okay.
Alright, we've got the name of our target. You know, it can't be that hard on it. He's around my dad's age. When he complains about his joints hurting on rainy days, can't help but feel sorry for the old man. I wish he didn't hang around here, but stay warm with his family instead. You might sound awfully sympathetic, but I know you really think he's a pain in the ass. Well, yeah, I'm not denying that. His joints hurt on rainy days? Poor guy.
Let's go.
I think we got all the info we need. Why don't we talk about it at the hideout? Alright, cool. Next time we get a bad weather day, we'll go to, what's it? Mementos. That's what it's called. This is closed, because it's only open during the day. Let's buy some stationery. I think that stationery is a practical gift, right? We'll buy a fountain pen. We'll give that to Sojiro next chance we get. And I don't think there's actually anything else I want to do around here. So let's... Unless, can we do darts? Darts might be good just to get an extra baton pass level or something. I want to do Maruki too, but we'll have to do that tomorrow maybe. Because obviously we can only get him during the after school.
Welcome!
Hey!
What do you play?
Let's play billiards. Invite teammates to play with you. By concentrating, you may be able to improve an unexpected social stat.
What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Thank you!
800 yen for billiards. I guess 1,000 yen because of the travel fee, the train fee. That's not bad.
That should do it for now.
You look pretty spiffy when you're holding the cue stick.
No kidding. She's got the aura of a pro.
Have you played somewhere before? You do seem to know some unexpected stuff.
What's a cue stick?
What did you say?
Oh, come on! It's that thing you've got in your hands. What was that about having the aura of a pro?
Yeah!
I'm getting pumped now. Alright, let's get started.
Now then.
Will you go boldly or with caution? The decision here is important.
Heck yeah. Sink those balls.
That was fun, huh?
Even if you don't win, it's fun just to sink the balls into the pockets. Glad to see everyone had fun. I gotta say, though,
Wow!
thanks to playing billiards, I think you've learned more about making bold decisions when the time calls for it.
Guts? Get some guts points? Getting gutsy?
That was so much fun!
Well, yeah, we get a little point with everyone. That's fun. Hey there. Sorry to interrupt your fun. Billiards has a lot of intricacies, doesn't it? I'm glad you've taken a liking to the game. If you'd like to learn more about it, there's a book I'd recommend reading. It's called Expert Billiards. It covers everything from the basics to practical applications. Only problem is, it's quite a rare book. You might have some difficulty finding it. It may have a better chance of getting it at a specialty shop that sells sports supplies, as opposed to an ordinary bookstore. Alright, I know where that is. I know where that is in the Underground Mall. You can get that book. Oh, yes, 16.8. That's some real cred. Alrighty.
it's so gross and humid.
Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are... Hotspots of Tokyo. Penguin Sniper has opened for business in Kichijoji. What's Penguin Sniper, you ask? A zoo? A pet stop? No, it's a trendy lounge for darts and billiards. Whether alone or in a group, how you play is up to you.
Oh, it's that one lounge. Next time we go, I'm gonna play darts too. Still, there sure are a lot of shops in Kichijoji. We should take our time and look around when we get the chance.
Alright. I gotta bump my knowledge up.
Morning!
Ooh! We got a cute new uniform for summer. The response to Madarame's press conference was huge. Everyone's talking about the calling card. girls are checking me out today. Maybe they can't help but sense my overflowing Phantom Thief charisma. Oh shit, am I finally starting to be popular with all the fly... Oh no. Something strange.
For real?
Of course there is. My uniform, man, my uniform. We're supposed to switch to summer uniforms today. I knew people were looking at me. Oh, god damn it. I gotta go home and change, so you go on ahead. Holy shit, you're pale. Short sleeves are so not for you. Shut up. Jeez. Anyway, did you watch the news yesterday? Watching that famous artist cry his eyes out all over the artwork he's stolen. Same thing happened with Kamoshida, right? Both got weird calling cards, too. If you ask me, the same person is behind all this. The news this morning said a group called the Phantoms are the ones behind the cards. I wonder how they can get people to confess. I mean, they can't literally be stealing hearts. Blackmail, maybe? That's what I thought. Everyone thinks we're blackmailing them. Gah! Made it. Ugh, sprinting first thing in the morning was a bad idea. Well, it's definitely my personal best. By a lot.
How are things going in regard to that matter we spoke of earlier?
I have nothing to report yet.
She's getting blackmailed into narking, right?
Nothing at all? How many students are there who could provoke a teacher?
I've already narrowed it down. I just can't get any solid evidence. You knew, didn't you? About Mr. Kamoshida sexually harassing students. Sir!
What will come of you asking that?
This investigation is for a just cause, correct?
I believe I understand how flustered this must be making you.
She has to be Justice, right? She has to be the Justice Arcana.
I'm sure it was truly shocking for you as student council president to see a peer attempt suicide.
Yes.
We must provide a school environment where all students can feel at ease. That is the most pressing issue we have to tackle at the moment.
So that's your reason behind this investigation on the Phantom Thieves of Hearts? We don't even know if they truly exist. Why are you...
You heard about the incident with that Madarame fellow, I assume?
They said there was a similar calling card to the one used in Mr. Kamoshida's case.
I wish to believe that this is unrelated to our students.
Yes.
That is where I stand. I suggest you devote your energy to the task at hand, not unnecessary questions.
Yeah, good. I'm glad she's starting to question that authority. We'll keep you from being an arc yet, Makoto.
Did you see Madarame's press conference? You mean that guy who was all like, "How could I possibly apologize for what I've done?" Oh. Think it
was a good impersonation.
Phantom Thieves? You know, the whole stealing your heart thing? That? There's no way. But then again, it seems too convenient for it all to just be coincidence.
I just noticed the chalkboard. Oh god. Oh, that's very high school.
How's it going? Have you found our next big target?
I just started looking yesterday. No way I'm gonna find one that quick.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. By the way, I decided on the TV station. What about you two?
Huh? Oh crap, the social studies trip. Oh, I just want to ditch it.
You'd better go to your school activities. Didn't I tell you not to draw attention to yourselves?
Okay, what do we gotta do for social
Wouldn't
studies?
suddenly turning into a good student stand out more?
Quit bickering and go.
Then let's all choose the TV station.
Never mind, no choice
I
involved.
heard we're gonna get to watch them tape a show. Maybe there'll be actresses there.
Oh well, not like I got anything better to do than waiting for info to come in online. Plus, Morgana's right. Showing up will keep the teachers from getting all suspicious of me. Alright, I'm gonna head back. TV, huh? Maybe I should get a haircut.
Ryuji, they're not putting you on
That guy's
TV.
such an idiot. I hope nothing happens.
Feels pretty great having everyone talking about us, huh? Madarame is the only topic of conversation at my school. And as I'm his pupil, most of my peers have chosen to ignore me. For real? That's bullshit. Are you gonna be okay? There is no need to worry. They had already been treating me differently from others as it stood. This is nothing new to me. Okay then. More importantly, do we have any leads on our next mission? You kidding? There's no way we'd find a target that quick. To Mementos we go. Great idea. I will keep myself free. Please tell me if anything comes up.
Hey, are you listening?
I'm trying. You, pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? I feel a murderous intent. Can I dodge it? Is my proficiency enough to dodge it? No, it's not.
Pay attention.
So, we could hang out with Maruki, or, oh, I don't know if
Senpai.
we might be getting a scene with, Kasumi. But I'd like to hit Mementos today if we can.
What a pleasant surprise. It's really pouring down, isn't it? I thought something like this would happen. So I snuck a collapsible umbrella into your bag.
What a considerate kitty.
Of course. This isn't something any ordinary cat would do.
Are you sure you're not a cat, Morgana?
And just in case you've forgotten again, I'm a human, not a cat.
Are you sure?
Well, see you around.
Won't you get wet, though?
Actually, I forgot my umbrella. But it's fine. I'll barely get wet if I run to the station. If anything, it'll make for good training.
Care to walk together?
Huh? But how are... Oh, are you offering to share your umbrella? That'd be wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thanks again for letting me join you. To be honest, prelims are coming up soon, so I didn't want to take any chances of getting sick.
For gymnastics?
Yeah, that's right. 2 huge competitions are coming up. One at the beginning of summer and one near the end. If I'm going to participate in the prelims, I have to be selected as my club's representative.
I just want to appreciate that the way that we're walking, Morgana is fully getting soaked. Just that umbrella is not covering Morgana even remotely.
And there's a qualifier meet to determine who that rep will be. It's my dream to compete in gymnastics on the global level. So, I plan on maintaining a strict training regimen with my coach.
I'll cheer you on.
I'd be invincible if I had you cheering me on, Senpai. Oh, we're already at the station. I'll be fine from here out. I can't thank you enough for today. I swear, I'll return the favor some...
Hey, isn't that Yoshizawa?
You mean the honors gymnast? She gets the VIP treatment at school and a boyfriend to escort her around?
Hey, fucking cool it with the
Special
rumors.
snowflake sure is living on Easy Street.
I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to deal with a misunderstanding like that.
Neither should you, Kasumi. Sorry about that.
Oh no. If anything, it's my own fault. The same thing happens in class, too. People are often wary of me because I'm an honor student.
I love her little cardigan. It's a cute color.
The school's expecting me to attain strong results in the upcoming competitions, too. They even told me I didn't have to participate in the cleanup event. But I just don't like getting special treatment.
Ooh, I like her ringtone.
Oh, excuse me, my father's calling. Hello, Dad? What was that? Sorry, my phone's been acting up lately. It's okay, thanks. I'll see you later. Sorry about that. He asked if I needed a ride since it's raining. A bit overprotective, don't you think?
Must care a lot about you.
Yes, I definitely agree. Well, I have to get to practice, so it's time for me to go. Thanks so much for today.
Yeah, no sweat.
Excuse me.
I like Kasumi, she's cool.
Seems pretty rough.
But never mind that. Having wet fur is the worst. Try to keep me under the umbrella, would you?
I'm glad they acknowledged that. Hey, I found some great intel. This time it's bullying by a Kosei student they call a queen. She's been ordering around a male student who goes by the name M. Kinda like the M and S and M. Mishima, what are you talking about? Does M stand for Mishima?
That's a secret. Anyway, here are the details. The girl acting like a queen is Hikari Shimizu. I wonder if it's more likely that a girl will turn out like that if she has a
S as an initial.
Well, I already posted the warning, so you should take it on when you have the time. Hopefully you don't end up in M.
What's wrong with you?
What did he mean by S and M? Those are shirt sizes, right?
Is it the size of the clothes? Yes, it is, Morgana. It's the size of the clothes. Oh my goodness, we got so many Mementos requests. Let's go to Mementos. Hideout.
It appears everyone is here.
There seems to have been a decent reaction to the news mentioning of the news's mentioning of the Phantom Thieves. Let's view requests.
Today seems like the perfect day for us to go into Mementos. Let me check our intel. Start with this one first.
Listen up.
This intel is on a sadistic student. Sounds to me like she's been treating a particular male student as a slave against his will. For example, she'll give him degrading orders or berate him in public. So she's acting like a dominatrix to a guy who doesn't want that. That's horrible. I think we'll need to whip her hard instead, okay?
Very well.
Excuse me. Cool. So the cat abductions.
Yeah.
Listen up.
And then the old man.
Owen. Sure, let's go. Yes.
Alright. Alright, let's go to Mementos. We got all sorts of stuff.
Yes, let us go.
Let's see, we've been going for a little over 2 hours. I'm trying to decide whether... Can I save in Mementos? I think I can.
Wait, you guys. Something doesn't seem right.
Really? It seems the same to... Hold up. Looks like the nav's reacting to something. We got more... places. Yeah. Hell yeah.
What's this?
It sounds like we can go further down now. It's because we made Madarame's palace disappear, right?
Most likely. I think.
You seem rather uncertain. How far does this Mementos run, anyway?
It's huge. Extremely.
You're always so vague when it comes to the important stuff. It's like he's kind of flaky as our chief of operations. Don't you want him to try a bit harder, too?
The cat does good. I will call him a cat every chance I get.
Didn't have to add that cat part.
I did.
There.
I don't fully understand, but mementos and the palaces are related to each other, correct? Then all we must do is continue changing the hearts of evildoers to ascertain its full expanse. I don't believe there's a need to quarrel over it.
We should investigate what kind of change occurred. Come on, Joker. Oh, come to think of it, it's raining today. That might have an effect on mementos.
Let's go.
Alright. Let's save. I think I'm gonna wrap up for today. We'll start back up on Friday with our many mementos targets. But for now, I think we're gonna call it. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I appreciate everyone swinging by. I will see you on Friday at 1 Eastern. Bye everyone.